Well, good morning, Jack on. What's up? John Tice coming to you again with my cool new app of the week. So this is a super current, super fresh one. Just was released last week, or I became aware of it last week. And I hope you find it interesting. It's kind of a new spin on an old favorite. So sun's about to come out. It's about to hit 70 degrees. We're going to get busy. We're going to get excited to be out working, I would hope. So let's take a look at an app that I've discovered this week, or within the last week. And it's on the bottom left, right next to Jelly Splash. It's called Swipe. And this is Doorsteps Swipe. So kind of a cool little program. The interesting thing, this is modeled after what our friends originally built that became Facebook. Facebook, when it was first released, was to rate the women on campus at Harvard. And they were either hot or not. And so you got thumbs up or thumbs down. So the guys at Move, which powers Realtor.com, came up with the concept, why don't we go ahead and create an app that's kind of like the original Facebook experience and go for some more user engagement. So they've come up with Swipe. So the idea is we're going to go create a search filter around us. We can add a manual address. So if you've got some particular property, maybe your home address or the ideal location, you know, I'd like to be within 5 minutes of my work location. So you can put that in as a manual entry. You can use your current location. Or if we just say surprise me, it's going to pick properties here, there, and everywhere. Like it says here, we picked 3 cities for you. This is powered by Realtor.com. So this is real, current, live information. But I'm going to go ahead and use my current location here in Lebanon. I'm doing a little price range between 120 and 175. I'm going to tell it to save that. It's going to go out and find 208 properties for me. I was playing with this earlier, so if you see in the top right-hand corner, there's a folder. It shows 8. Well, in the past, I found 8 homes that kind of called to me. Let's see if we can go clear them out. And so, yes, we're going to clear out all the properties that are near me here. So we got a fresh new search. As we know, it found 208 properties for me. Now I can go in here and rate them with a thumb up or a thumb down. And you see it became saved. Well, if I want to undo it, I'll bring it back. I can also vote for it by swiping. So if I swipe it to the left, I didn't like it. And like I found before, found a bunch of townhomes in this price range. And that's not exactly what I'm looking for. I'd like to be in singles. So we'll get through a bunch of these, and now we start hitting some singles. There's property that has some promise. So if I tap on it, I get to see it's a Myerstown property, 163.9, and I have access to the other photos of this property. Probably not too great inside. Looks like it might be a foreclosure. Just because of the way it's maintained or not, I'm going to pass on that one. I'm looking for something nicer. There's a kind of interesting looking single. We've got 33 photos, so some nice detail to it. Still too old for me. Too small, townhome. Here's a Myerstown property, too far away. How about Elm Street? That's nearby. So, by the way, if you're saying, well, those are not great photos, guys, this is what we do on a daily basis and how people rate us. So that one looks like it has some promise, especially at 169. So I'm going to swipe it to the right, and you'll see in the top right, it now became a saved listing. So we'll get through some more townhomes. There's a good-looking house, 158. Not even going any further, I'm keeping him. We're going to add him into the mix. Here's a property that we're actually marketing. We know this to be a foreclosure. I'm adding him in because I think it's got some potential. Arbor Drive, I'm not old enough to live there. There's a property on North 19th Street, good-looking house. Looks to be in nice order. Not sure about a green kitchen, but we're going to add him into the mix. Not too sure about this house, but I do like their location. Let's see if they're showing us any location photos. You know, I would totally recommend that you add some photos of items that are nearby. This one is adjoining a very nice park in our area, so we're going to add him in. We're back in Myerstown at 175. Hey, Harmony Hills for 150. Pine Avenue, there looks like a keeper. So you get the idea. We're going to swipe left and right. We could vote. We could do all those things. And then we can simply go and see the homes that we've favorited. We can also go back here and view a summary of those homes. And it'll tell us that we're averaging around 156,000, 3-bedroom homes. We know when they were built, so we're kind of all over the place. We like about 1,500 square feet on average at 107 a square. We have 6 properties, and right there they are. So now we can go review them. So you can do that real quick review with a buyer, and this might be a fun little app to have on display during an open house. Maybe when you're meeting with an owner doing a CMA, and you say, let's look at your competition that's right around you, in around the price point that you'd like to land in. And let's see how you stack up just visually against some of these things. You're tied into Realtor.com, so it's a real current, very fast search, actually faster than bringing up Realtor.com and creating a search. So it could be a fun little app to just get folks qualified, whether they're buyers or sellers, and drill them down real quick, or at least educate them to the market, and you have it in your palm of your hand. It's kind of fun. Takes you to the limited information, but all the pictures. And we know the pictures are where it is. So you can quickly start to add and subtract properties from a quick search. And, you know, everybody's got 40 properties they want to see. What if we drill them down to 6 that just caught their eye, and then say, well, there's your 6. Why don't we start with those over the next day, day and a half, and see what really calls to you, and maybe show them 3 or 4 of those, and qualify. Let's save your time. Let's save them the hassle, and do the number one thing they want you to do, and that's help them find the perfect home. So a fun little app. It's called Doorsteps Swipe. You'll find it in your app store. Super recent, very current, very new. And this one sounded like fun, so I thought I'd bring it to you today. What's that, Jack on? It's John Tice. Have a great week. And qualify some buyers. Go show them some houses and make a sale. It's spring. Here we go. Have a great 2014 spring.